you guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna go ahead and hop straight into this video. This is my simple everyday makeup video, and we're gonna start by prepping the face just with some witch hazel. I had already cleaned my face, but I have oily skin, so we're just gonna get the excess oil off. I did experience a little bit of technical difficulties throughout this whole video. As a matter of fact, I was doing a voiceover and I was not recording, so yeah. And I'm also gonna be eating in this video, y'all. I had a lot of snacks. I had a sweet tooth, and I just had to, you know, go in for it. So don't judge me, judge your mama. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and prime our face with the Fenty Beauty matte primer. I believe all the products are matte, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they are. So then we're gonna go ahead and conceal under the eyes with the Fenty Beauty matte concealer. I don't normally do too much of concealing anything, especially on my simple everyday makeup look, you guys, because I don't want it to really look like I got a lot of makeup on, if I'm making sense. Like, you know, the no makeup look. I am so fat, oh my god. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the foundation, which is also matte. It's the Pro Filter matte. One thing I do have to say is I lost my concealer, y'all. I lost it, and I'm losing my mind because I remember seeing it and I picked it up off the floor and I don't know what I did with it. So your girl gotta go buy her another one. But we're just gonna blend all of it in, and we're gonna take our Real Technique 401 brush and blend in a little more. I kind of like a little airbrush look. I don't like it to look all packed on, so I'm just like really blending. Alright, now that we got that blended in, we're gonna go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty contour stick that is in the shade Mocha, I believe. And I'm just taking a little brush and lining around, contouring my nose. I know why I'm saying line it. I'm just contouring my nose. I didn't, like I said, I don't use heavy makeup on my simple everyday makeup look, so I didn't heavy contour, but I did a little something. You guys, you feel me? The stick is so big, so I have to use the little brush around my nose, because if I don't, I'm gonna put too much, and I don't really want to look like a pterodactyl. So there you go. Oh, that is also the only thing that I did not use that was Fenty. That was the L'Oreal Stay Matte Concealer. I think I just said that right. I think that's right. So yeah, we're just gonna take that same Real Technique brush and blend it in. This is my favorite brush, like, ever for blending anything on the face, just in general. My favorite brush. I got it from TJ Maxx. I think I paid like $5 for it. But the brush really wasn't doing what I wanted to do at that moment, so I do go in between with the sponge every now and then and blend it in just to get a little more of an airbrush look. So yeah, we're just gonna finish blending it out with the beauty blender, which I need to get me some new ones. I hate cleaning these things. Like, to me, they don't clean well. They like still have the product build up, or whatever you use to clean them will still be soaked up in the sponge, because it's a sponge, so that's what it do. I also did not use my Rihanna what's that, eyebrow gel, because, well, pencil, because hers not gel. I broke it. I'm mad about that, so I gotta replace that too. So this is just something that I got from the beauty supply store. I done had it for a while. It works. It does what it is supposed to do. I know some people start with their eyebrows first. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on what I'm doing, but most of the time I always forget to start with my eyebrows, only because when I'm doing my foundation and stuff, I just be blending and I don't have time to go around my eyebrows on slow, or I end up messing up my eyebrow, or think I messed it up. So sometimes I typically do it last. Oh, y'all, look at my cup. I got that from Five Below. That was so cute. So now we're gonna go ahead and put on some eyeshadow. We're gonna use Morphe palettes. I'm gonna use that one mainly because of the brown tones, neutral tones, whatever you want to call them. It's my favorite neutral palette. And then the other palette I'm gonna use is a sparkly pink in it that I really like. So we're just gonna pat that brown in. I pat the color in. I don't blend it in. I pat it in just to get the vibrant color that I'm looking for, more of a pigment. Most people blend first. I don't like to blend. I want to blend my colors together. So pat, baby, pat it on there, and then you blend it. Trust me, trust the process. It works that way. I am really over here having like major technical difficulties, but anyway, after you fluff it and blend it out or whatever, we're gonna go in with that L'Oreal concealer, and we're gonna create like a crease, like, well, not really like not even a cut crease, honestly. I just use it to lighten up that area because the shade that I'm gonna put on top of there is pretty bright, and I kind of want it to pop because it got a little sparkle to it. So I'm going in with the little white shade just to blend in with the darker colors. Y'all can see I got a phone call. It was my boyfriend bothering me. Have to block out the things that don't need to be on camera. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish blending that out, and we're gonna take a darker shade and come up towards that color, giving it a smoky effect, I guess is what you want to call it. Well, y'all see all of my snacks in the mirror. But anyway, we're gonna continue blending those colors together. I don't know what I lost, what I was looking for. I was looking for something. Alright, going in with the shade Accessorize on that palette, we're just gonna go ahead and blend in that glitter, really just patting it on. Don't want too much of a sparkle because, like I said, it's a simple look. So now we're just playing on the phone, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and let's do the other eye. Alright, y'all, now that we got the eyes done, we are going to go ahead and add some blush. I pulled out this palette and I end up using a different palette because I didn't want that bright of a pink. So I went in with my Pure Medium to Tan palette and I just did a light blush, nothing too major. I should have did a little heavy, just a little heavy. Then I also took the highlighter out of there and did a little dab of a little something because I went on top of that with the Rihanna all over body glitter, so I didn't want to do too much with that. Also in this palette I used the what is it called? Oh my goodness, the bronzer. That's what we're going for. I did use that bronzer there and just did a little light touch up where I contoured just to bring the little darkness out. Alright, so now we're gonna add our lashes. For some people, they like dramatic lashes, some like basic lashes. I think I use lashes in between. Yeah, when I tell y'all I recorded this video like in January and I lost it. I went through a whole process, like I lost the video and everything. So So we're just gonna put these lashes on. They're a bit dramatic for, well, not for me, but lashes just make it pop. I didn't want to use any basic lashes. I wanted something that was also gonna make my little simple look pop just a little bit more than what I wanted it to do. Y'all, I suck at putting lashes on with my finger, so I do have to use the lash applicator, because when I put it on with my finger, it don't be where it's supposed to be. Like, as you can see, I struggled a lot because I kept putting it in my eye. Like, I don't know my problem. I tried. I really do be trying to do it without the little lash applicator. Alright, so once I got those lashes on, just check and make sure they look okay, because sometimes I do put them on crooked. Like I said, I be struggling. I did go in with a little bit more foundation. For some reason, it didn't look like I had any like around my mouth to me. So I'm just going in with a beauty blender and patting a little bit in. Okay, so now we're going in with the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Banana. It's a brightening powder, so I just take my beauty blender and pat it under my eyes and on my forehead, everywhere you want to, you know, brighten up. I sometimes let it sit for a bit, and sometimes I don't. Like, I'm blending it straight out because I use the beauty blender to pat it on there, so I didn't really let it sit. Look at that highlighting. We glowing with most snacks. I am fat, y'all. I just, ooh. So now we're gonna go ahead and do our lips. We're using the NYX, if I'm saying it is NYX, right? What is wrong with me today? But we're going in and outlining our lips with the NYX lip liner. Sometimes I don't do lip liner because it take a while. And then now I have the Ulta Beauty crayon lipstick. I don't know what shade that is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got it in one of their little free bags, and I just always like the shade, so I colored it in with that one to give it the, I call it the popsicle lip. It just kind of looked like you had a popsicle. I don't know. I also topped it off with a little glitter lip gloss, and now we're using the Fenty Beauty Diamond All Carat glitter, all over glitter that I told you guys about, and there we go. This is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching.